Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do another favourites video, and if you haven't guessed it already, it's my April favourites because it is now May. So this one is a really random collection. Again, my favourites seem to be like that. There's just a mixture of everything from makeup, clothes, food, particularly food. I think I've mentioned food in the last 3 of my favourites, so I don't know what that says about me other than the fact that I like my food. So I'm just going to start before I start rambling about food. So the first item that I want to show you is a eyeshadow palette, and it is the 17 Easy on the Eye in the colour Birthday Suit. So I think I've mentioned this before. I'm not sure. It might have been one of like my first videos that I ever made, but this is such a good palette. It's so affordable. The mirror that's on it is incredible. I don't want to blind you with my lights, but decent mirror. It's disgusting at the minute. I haven't cleaned it, but that's just because I've been using it like every day. So these are the colours that come with the palette. So these 2 colours here they're not actually colours, they're primers. These are 2 like satiny ones as well, but you could use those as primers. And then there's a mixture of matte colours and shimmer colours. This one here at the minute is my favourite. I think this one's called Cool Rose. I think this is Cool Rose. I absolutely love it. It's a matte coloured, and I'm just really enjoying this palette. There's creams, pinks, browns, and they all just tone in really nicely together. So if you haven't got this palette, get this palette. You need this palette. Another palette that I was loving through April, I took this with me to Milan, is a little Bobbi Brown one. I've had this palette so long that I don't even remember when I bought it, but it is in the colour Raw Sugar, and this is what the Bobbi Brown palette looks like. So it's completely shimmer. The actual little segments are really tiny, so it's quite hard to specifically pick up a colour that you want. I will say that about this palette, but in saying that, all the colours go really well together, so it doesn't really matter if you pick up sort of a little bit of the next shade beside it. But these are more like creams, browns, caramels, that sort of shade, and I just absolutely love this palette. I've travelled with it. It's so tiny, it's light, you get a mirror with it. I love this palette, and it goes really well with the 17 Easy in the Eye Birthday Suit palette. I just think pinks and browns work really nicely together. I'll leave the links to anything I can in the description bar. Make sure and check that out. Also on the makeup front is a lip product. This is a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and I am obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I'm on a mission to like collect them all. That is my aim, to collect them all. So the one that I want to share with you that I wore quite a lot during April, along with the Tanya Burr Pink Cocoa, I just think these ones very similar, they work well together, or not together, but similar sort of shades, is the shade Amazing Grace. This is one of the Matte Revolution ones. So that is the colour Amazing Grace. It's such a beautiful, a deep pink, sort of dusky red. I think it's just beautiful. It's maybe a little bit dark for springtime if you're more into your pinks and nudes and stuff come spring, but I think on me it just works. I would have very pale skin, so a nude on me doesn't quite work unless I've got like tan on or anything like that. So this one here is like a perfect colour for me in the springtime, which is why I also love the Tanya Burr Pink Cocoa. But this is such a beautiful lipstick. It's matte and fine, the matte, and it is incredible. I just love Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, and they smell incredible. It smells like, I think it smells like Madagascan vanilla. That's what comes to mind whenever I smell it. So, and the rose gold packaging is on point. So next up is a beauty product, and it is the Botanics The Power of Plants Micellar 3-in-1 Cleansing Solution All Bright from Boots. So this is the Boots own brand Botanics makeup remover. There's no smell to it. It's basically just like water, but there's, what else is in it? With a brightening hibiscus dissolves makeup, unclogs pores and removes impurity in one easy step for all skin types. I really like this because it doesn't have a smell to it. I have actually repurchased it for whenever it runs out. I'm halfway down. I've had this a long time and it just seems to last forever. So I just put a little bit on a cotton pad and wipe it all over my face and it's gone. I may have to add like a little bit of the No. 7 cleansing balm around my eyes just to get a little bit off from there that I've missed, but I'm really impressed with this. Like, I prefer it from the, is it the Garnier? I don't remember which one it was. The one with the pink lid. This one has been by far my favourite makeup remover and I'm really glad that I've repurchased it for whenever it runs out. Not that it's going to run out anytime soon. Next, on to random product number 1, i.e. clothing. Well, so more shoes. I am particularly picky about shoes. I've just always been like that. But I've always wanted a pair of like tan loafery style shoes. And I had an idea in mind as to what I wanted, but I was never able to actually find ones that I really liked. And I've tried and I've searched every shop that I can think of. I've searched online, I've actually went into shops, and I thought I had found the perfect pair from Dorothy Perkins. But got them home and I saw them online, that was the issue. They were too dark whenever I got them in person and they were just a bit too big and they weren't the most comfortable of shoes whenever I tried them on. So I sent them back and lo and behold, I found a pair in House Fraser. Well, it's from Carvela Kirkegger House Fraser. So tried them on and I fell in love with them because I knew that these were the shoes that I've been looking for ages. And I finally bought them for going away to Milan and I literally haven't taken them off my feet. They are so comfortable. They're real leather, so it means they're slightly more pricier, but I think they're worth it. Like, I have been searching for a year and a half, 2 years for like the perfect pair of tan loafers and I have finally found them and my feet are loving them for it. So these are the little tan shoes from Carvela. They are really flat. They've got little tassels. I'll just hold one up easier. They have little gold tassels, little leather ones with little gold bits at the top. Now the only thing that does annoy me about these shoes is it rattles every time you walk, but I can put up with that for being able to find like the perfect pair of shoes. So I just wanted to show you these because if you're like me and you've been searching for a long time for a pair of shoes, especially something like this, these are your shoes. These are the ones you want, I can promise you. They're so comfortable. They're suede on the inside, so just nice and soft on your feet and very, very, very comfortable. Finally, the last thing I want to show you is the food item. So obviously April housed the holiday of Easter, but we were away for Easter, so we ate all our Easter chocolate whenever we come home. So I've managed to save some of my Easter chocolate and this is the food that I want to show you because as a 25-year-old woman, I shouldn't like Kinder. This should be a child's thing, but I love Kinder chocolate. There's just something about the white chocolate or the milky filling, whatever it's called, and the chocolate on the outside. Like, I love Kinder products. It's probably one of my favourite chocolates. So I just wanted to show you these because I love them. Like, I've eaten, so that's where I've got to, and that was the size of the bag, filled with little tiny Easter eggs. So, oh, they've all fallen everywhere. So if you don't know what Kinder chocolate is it German? Is Kinder German? Dutch? I really should know this. So this is what, oh, I've just taken the wrapper off. So this is what the little egg looked like. And then, apologies for eating on camera. So that's what it looked like on the inside. Like a little bit of white filling. It's like a milky filling and I love it. Okay, now that I've got the taste for it, I really want more. but I have to finish this video first. That is my favourites for the month of April. I hope you like them. So make sure and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I would absolutely love you to. It would make me so happy. I'll see you next time. Bye!